Hold on, I have to drink some water. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, and the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls, and I walk to AMTRAK, and it's absolutely brutal out there, depending on who you believe. It was either 96, 91, I don't know what happened to the letter here. It's the wrong date. Official, authentic, original, one, the only. I changed that when I get done. I put it in right, but for some reason YouTube always screws it up. Weather Kitty said it was 90, 98 or 100, I think, or 95. And the Weather Channel says 91 right now. It's 90 in here. So I borrowed 20 bucks to get food and cat box liners. I'll show you what I got. And Walmart in March gave me supposedly a $20 gift card in my trouble because my cat food was stolen, and I went in with the paperwork they told me to write down, and the store said I can't use that. I could call them back, and I got once again a clueless person on the phone who said you had your full refund. That's not what I'm calling about. I'm calling about the gift card. So I got some bread someone left, some bagels, a can of applesauce, Johnny Cat. I can't see the screen here. Hold on. I can't see what the hell I'm doing. And I sat here a minute ago and I started to almost faint. It's incredibly hot in here. Okay, I got Johnny Cat buyers from out. Gotta change the cat box. I got 2 bottles of something I haven't had in months. I got Walmart peach water. It's now 89 cents a bottle. Before the pandemic, it was 50 cents. Okay. I'll have to call Walmart and deal with their idiots again. I spent 18 hours on the phone in March. My cat food order was stolen. They claim now they refunded my money, but that's not what I'm calling about. And I only heard of one refund. They gave me a $20 gift card, and the store CSM said, that's customer service manager, they were supposed to send you an e-gift card or a physical gift card. They said, we can't send you either one of those. What they told me was wrong, but what else? Okay. We have sweet and sour chicken. We have chicken pot pie, and my stove died last night. The last burner stopped working. I give up. I can still cook in the oven, but I can't cook anything. Another chicken pot pie. And I made meatless spaghetti last night. It was very good. What the hell was it? Hunt's. I used to buy Classical. I couldn't remember the name. Hunt's spaghetti sauce and vegetables was very good, but the fly came in here. We have flies all over because the people here keep dumping their household garbage into the recycling bin and the trash cans, and 2 dingy more beef stews. And so I'm like, ugh, and I got to go feed the cats in a bit. In Boston, they're having 76 degrees with thunderstorms and flash flood warnings. So I hope Top Cat will be all right. And I talked to Kathy, and I did Scooter News. You can watch that video. I'm not talking about the Scooter News. Watch the Scooter News video. Put a very funny picture I found on Twitter on it. Give me a minute to put this stuff away. And I have 10 fans in here. They were all on. And my kitties, the minute I opened the door, ran out of the door. So, and I did a lot of paperwork going through today. I had to look for something in Bank of America. They got fined $500 million by a federal agency, and they told Bank of America all the NSF charges you made from 2018 to 2022 had to be repaid because you kept churning NSF fees and charging the account multiple times for each transaction, even when you knew there was no money in the bank. That's not allowed. So Bank of America has to contact everybody within 90 days and give them back their money, including me and Kathy, because she has an account with Bank of America. They opened accounts in people's names like Wells Fargo did. They opened credit cards. And they did not give people a promised points when they opened the account to get a credit card. And Kathy never got the points. So she's owed double money as I am owed maybe well, they overdrew my bank account last August, $412 with a bill pay I couldn't stop. They paid no bills and negative me $412. My credit was ruined. PG&E charged me $25 for a return item fee that was never sent. And I went to 2 branches and called customer service. They refused to correct it. And I've written the chairman of Bank of America an email, and the guy from their executive office said he would contact me as soon as he could. That was on Monday. I'm still waiting. So I filed 2 complaints with that federal agency today, separate complaints, and they're contacting Bank of America maybe to get this guy over his ass. Because they ordered Bank of America to contact everybody affected within 90 days. That was only a week ago, but they sure as hell contacted me. And a couple of years ago, I had to count with the equally evil Wells Fargo Bank, the only bank that robs you with the stagecoach instead of the other way around. Yeah, it's French bread, but I'm not going to dig it out. It took me 18 months to get my money back. I've gotten actually about $600 back from them. They've been sued in so many jurisdictions. They're ordered to pay people back. They still owe me $200. I haven't heard from that. So I could get as much as $3 grand from Bank of America. No, I don't eat Hot Pockets. Kathy eats those. Okay, now. Well, no, it's not a matter of a refund. They promised me a $20 gift card I had 6 different people and spent 18 hours on the phone, was at my wit's end, and I had bronchitis and was still suffering the effects of having COVID. So the last person I talked to promised me that I would have a $20 gift card for my trouble, for having my cat food stolen, for aggravation, and for spending 18 hours on the phone. That's what I'm complaining about. I'm not talking about the refund. And you're not allowed to come in here and cause a problem for me. So goodbye, troll. Bye-bye. Bye, troll. Because I had to deal with this. You didn't. And it has nothing to do with a refund. It has to do everything with, they promised me a $20 gift card. When I wrote down the numbers and the PIN code and took it to Walmart today, the supervisor, the manager, the CSM said, you can't use that. You have to call them back. And I got a person online on the phone, and they said, your refund was in order. And it was another foreigner that you can't understand half the time. I had 6 of those. I had 1 American agent, the last one. I hate these outsourced agents because I don't know why they hire them other than to be cheap, because they don't understand English. And they don't understand. I keep repeating it to myself over and over and over again. These morons don't get it. So, but in my case, with the $412 NSFB in August, they did that 11 times. And Bank of America lied. They made public announcements that last year in 2022, we reduced our NSFB from $35 to $10 per item. They didn't. They charged me the full amount. But the CFB, or whatever it's called, I have to look up my email, and I can't right now, ordered them to pay everybody back every dollar of every NSF charge they've ever lodged on their account. That's why I could get maybe thousands of dollars. I don't know. All right. And since I was a Bank of America customer, and Kathy's a Bank of America checking customer and a credit card customer, they probably owe her money too. So, okay, I haven't gotten the scooter yet. Don't start on the scooter. All right, here's the mail that came today, and I got some more mail yesterday, but I'm too tired. Oh, I'm going to show you something. The trolls constantly leave these horrible comments about me. And one thing they claim is I'm using this item as a... They said I was banned from Home Depot for my use of the orange bucket. Now this is the orange bucket I found years ago on the floor, on the street, I'm sorry. I am tired and hot. And I used to use it for recycling. It has currently a dust mop, which I use to dust the ceiling, and one of my 3 or 4 brooms, and a plastic bag, and this has never been used as a, hold on, get the bag that out of the way, as a toilet. And the blue Walmart bucket that was inside of it, or the other way around years ago, that took me a while to get them apart. You don't want to put these buckets together because the surface tension keeps them from separating. Well, I have a toilet that works, but the problem is it's a very weird toilet. It's one of those restricted water toilets, and when I use the toilet, I have to take an empty container of cat litter and fill it full of water and flush the toilet and pour the stuff, then the stuff goes down the drain. So that toilet is terrible, but it does work, and I'm not crapping in a bucket. I'm sick and tired of that crap. And the same people, the same trolls leave the same comments. They're going to older videos from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago and leave me this BS. I'm tired of it. So there's the bucket they keep talking about. And I go into Home Depot. I go in there all the time when it's not too hot to see what's there. Okay, now. So that's one of the things. Now that lampshade is broken. I got a new lampshade. That lampshade is upside down because it's the only way to keep it on there when I have to use a lamp. And the lamp... Okay. Excuse me. Stop. You're another troll. I had money in the bank, but I made an error in the bill pay, and I went to go and stop it, and I couldn't because the Bank America home banking website did not recognize my password. That happened constantly. I would use my password for months, and I couldn't get in it. So that's when they charged my account. They paid no bills. And they broke me financially. I had a 680 credit score in August. It's now 498. And I was broke for months. And I went and complained to the bank in person. I got a really snot. When I went with Kathy, who is a customer, I've been a customer, wouldn't recognize it. I couldn't reset it. They wouldn't let me. If you try too many times to do the password, they lock your account. And I called customer service. They said reset the password. It wouldn't reset. So I went to Pleasant Hill Bank of America, across my credit union. We already had an account. And got a really rude person, and they said go to home banking. I do home banking. They wouldn't do anything. I went down to Walnut Creek, talked to the manager there. I'll get your money refunded. She lied. Bank of America lied about reducing the NSF fees in my case, and I was already a victim several years ago. Wells Fargo Bank opening an account in my name. Bank of America has done that now with accounts and credit cards. So I don't know why these people running these banks aren't sent to jail for identity theft or aiding and abetting it. So it wasn't a matter of being irresponsible with my bills. They didn't pay any of my bills, and they charged me NSF fees because I couldn't stop it. I'd made an error in one credit account. And so I complained to the CFFB today about the NSF fees from 2018 to 2022, and about a separate complaint about the fees from last year where they overdrew my bank account. I got charged by PG&E $25 for a returned item fee for an item that was never sent. So, well, Medicaid is paying for the scooter. So now Boomer Buggy, no, they're not going to pay for $11,000. I wish. And they've come out with a new one. They changed the name, which I don't understand. I couldn't read the tiny print on the website. So should I come up with some money, I will buy that one, the new one. I can't stop that. Sorry. A troll came in and did something to the chat. No matter what I do, I can't. The only way I can stop it is shut the chat off. I've tried it, both top chat and the other chat. You still see the hearts and all this. And I asked in YouTube chat, one of their live agents, how do I get rid of this? You can't. I think that's ridiculous and total BS. All right, now let me read this. Okay, I got to move this so I can see what I'm looking at. See myself. Okay. Yeah, I can't help it. Sorry. Yeah, it's a new YouTube. I don't do Walmart anymore. I refuse to buy anything online because they so pissed me off. Okay. I shouldn't have to spend $18 on the phone to get a $20 gift card. And they never told me till the day that they refunded $29, whatever the hell it was, $95 and $29.95 out of a $161 order. But the thing I'm complaining about is I was promised a $20 gift card for being aggravated to have my stuff stolen. And they didn't. I have the paper. I have the paper with all the numbers and the PIN number. And I took it to the Walmart manager. You can't use this. You have to call them back. That's the problem. They never understand what the hell I'm saying because they don't understand English. No comprende. I don't know what the hell country they're from, but that's the only thing I understand. So, what is my favorite store? Amazon. I don't know where else, because I go to Target, I buy stuff on Amazon, eBay. So, I don't know who stole it. I was sitting here all day on a Monday, and it was very cold. And I had the door wide open, I had the screen door wide open. The mailman claims he came up and delivered it, but normally he knocks on the door. I've been here for a long time. He didn't knock on the door, he didn't say mailman. I kept looking out the door every 20 minutes, no package. I waited until 7 o'clock. To go feed the cats. Nothing. The next day it poured rain all day. I mean, came down in buckets. The mailman that day was, I guess, a replacement mailman, or to give the guy a day off. Black guy, very nice young man. I said, hey, the email I got saying my cat food was in the lockbox at the bottom of the sidewalk mailbox is here. Could you please open up and see where my cat food is? He opened up. There's nothing there. USPS or Walmart, I can't remember which, said the cat food was delivered to the lockbox and they left, you should have a key in it. No key and no cat food. So I lost $62 for the cat food. Or whatever, 30 and 30 plus tax, and the tax. So I'm not happy. I got the money back in my credit card, but that's not it. It's the principal of the thing. So, no, I don't think so. I don't know who had you have to have a key to get on those. And it was supposedly put in my box, directly under my mailbox. I think it was put in somebody else's box and they stole my cat. Okay, now. I have the first bill and I'm very happy to read this. These guys have ticked me off too because I wanted to buy a freezer from them and I have a $200 limit. And I gave them, this is another reason why I'm broke right now. I gave them $50.75 between June and this month. No, $50 and I'm reading that wrong. $50.84, and they charged me a $1.13 finance charge, and now the next payment will be $20 and 81 cents. So this will be paid off. They keep hounding me all the time to buy more stuff. You have a $200 limit. I'm not buying anything from Stoneberry. But that will be paid off. Now we use that to pay down another bill or buy Capital. Okay, Capital One. My credit union has had a problem for months. Their bill pay hasn't worked right. I click on submit, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. The last time I did on the 5th and 11th, it took 5 times for it to go through. And they don't take the money out when you do it. They take the money out when the credit place, whatever credit account you have, gets the ACH deposit. And by then, I've spent all my money for the month, and I wind up getting overdrawn all the time. I've complained bitterly. They keep taking the overdrafts off. They now claimed as of the 14th, Bastille Day, that they have brought in a team to straighten out their bill pay, and now it works. I will know next Friday whether it works or not. So I have Capital One. I owe them $332. I have my savings at Ally Bank of $26. I've never known to put any more money in there because I haven't any money. And I have Aspire and Fortiva. They are working with me because I had COVID, $20 a month. So there are more bills somewhere around here. I know where they are. And I don't even know what this is. Let's see what it is. This is Lucky's Authentic San Francisco Sourdough Boule, B-O-U-L-E, whatever Boule is. It's not bully. So, just fell on the floor. So that's it. And someone left 4 books. I got one by Dr. Phil on what your food is when you eat it to lose weight. I got this, Dave Impey, about Pearl Harbor. Walter Lord read that years ago. It's been thousands. And I got one on Crystal Knocked, and I think I may have found a 4th book. Someone left a huge box of books downstairs, but it was mostly novels that I would never read anyway. So, live. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what happened to my eyes. My reading glasses are over there. I put this phone down. By the way, it says here right now on the Weather Channel it's 96 here. I put this phone down on the table where the Mac is, upside down. And I got up and I ran in here for 10 minutes or 15 minutes with the lantern looking for the phone. But because the table's black and this is black, I couldn't see the phone because it was right in front of me. And I went, you can imagine what I said. I can't repeat it here. When I saw the phone literally sitting across from me. So I haven't been going anywhere. I've been sitting in here roasting or taking multiple showers a day and cat feeding. That's all I've been doing. I went to the post office. I got mail today, but I'm not sure where I put it. Right? I think it's in the freezer bag, but I'm too tired to get up. It is brutal in here. Hold on. It's 89 in here now. So when I get the scooter, I have the other problem, and I keep asking people, please donate to Super Chat to help me feed the cats. I don't have, this is not my building. So I don't have a way to plant trees. And housing keeps cutting, I live in public housing, housing keeps cutting the tops of the trees down because PG&E complains about their electric wires that in a perfect world be underground. They cut the one down by the stairs years ago because people complained about the pollen, yet there's the same pollen trees in the street. The streets and sidewalks are covered with the same yellow pollen. That raised the temperature near 10 degrees. They cut all the trees down and the bushes down to the side of the building, which means it gets hotter here. The sun gets hit from the front, the side, and in the back, or at a window in the bedroom, making my bedroom cooler. And across the driveway, they cut most of those trees down. So I roast in here. So, I don't know what you're talking about. AC won't work without trees. I got a portable air conditioner in the bedroom, but when I run it, it won't run if it's over. It won't cool if it's over 80 degrees, and then it jacks my electric bill. It's not something fierce. So when I pay off all my credit, I will be going to Las Vegas and meeting with my real estate agent friend, and she will try to get me financing to buy my apartment building, and I'll get the hell out of here. Somebody won the Powerball. I still have a chance. I bought Mega Millions and Super Lotto tickets, but who knows? I did the Ice Bucket Challenge. George Norrie and Tom Danheiser did not do the Ice Bucket Challenge. I did that years ago, and the trolls made nasty comments about that. They make nasty comments about anything. So no, it means that there's a public housing agency, and you get on a list. And I was homeless, and I could stay in a hostel. Kathy saw those movies, and they're scary. I'm not going to any place called a hostel. No, they're hostels in San Francisco. I have a ice maker. but I'm not going to take another. I did that, and the first time I did the video with my iPad that was working then, it didn't work right. So I had to douse myself a second time and have Kathy hold the iPad. And I want to tell you, taking an ice bath out of a bucket is cold. It was warm that day, but not like today. And my teeth were chattering when I got done. But anything for the channel. So, well, the problem with the tub, I have no plug for the tub. So the ice would just run down the tub. And I really can't fit in the tub. Not because of my weight. Don't start. But because I'm 6'2" and the tub is shorter than 6'2", so I take showers. So anyway, I may or may not get a super chat check tomorrow. If I do, I will go out to. I have to go to Capital One, take the money out of the bank, take part of it and pay on 2 credit cards, and take the rest for food and the buy cat food. So yeah, I did when I was 10 years old. But 6'2". Hard to read that name. Still long. The other night I was down feeding the cats, and not one but 2 raccoons showed up, and the cats freak out when the raccoons showed up. So I had to get going soon. It's getting it dark soon, and as it approaches dark, the cat. I've already fed Tiny One, but as it approaches dark, the raccoon show up. Working booner? What the hell is a working booner? No, there's no working burner now. I tried to make rigatoni, those tube noodles last night, and had it on there for about 30 minutes, and it didn't get hot. I finally cooked them in the microwave. The elements burn out, or half the element burns out, and the receptacles they fit in like this. I bought brand new ones from Home Depot for the stove, and I forget the name of the stove right now because it's been years. And within 2 or 3 weeks, the brand new burners burn out. There's something wrong with the receptacles the burners fit into. It looks like it has a loop on each side of the element, the prong, and you put them in the holder, and then they start smoking. And when I moved in here, 3 of the burners started putting out smoke, and the smoke alarm would go off. They've never worked right. I've been here 17 years, so they got to get rid of that oven. My pressure cooker died months ago. I used it and used it. It only lasted a couple months and stopped completely working. It wouldn't even turn on anymore. Nothing I did either. Trolls said, well, you did this with a wooden spoon to remove the top. Yeah, because all that steam scared the crap out of them. I was afraid it was going to get burned. But it worked fine, so. Well, the problem with the stove, I have to move this bed first, and everything here has to be moved in the hallway, and then they have to move the stove out. I'm not worried about the stove for now. I'm worried about the refrigerator. It has not worked for 2 years. My food thaws out, then I have to throw it in the garbage or eat it, and that's another reason I'm too heavy. So I'm going to I'm probably going to buy a hot plate so I can at least boil water, cook eggs or whatever, and then when I buy I found a lot cheaper than $260 3-shelf mini freezer. And no, these were off-brand pressure cookers. I bought one from Kohl's years ago. It worked a year, and then the day after the warranty expired, it died. No, it's not full of mold. I have cleaned it out. I got to clean it out again. It's just full of spilled food and spilled sauce. But that means I got to get on my knees, and that's not fun. So I have to take no, Zillow hasn't called me, but I got people asking me I need a loan, and I got one number that called me. I went, hello, hello, hello. They hung up, and when I tried to call it back, I got beep, beep, beep. This number does not exist. So, but when I have to I have to sit on the floor and then put something near me to get up, like a chair or a milk crate, because one leg is weaker than the other leg, and I scream. So, Instant Pot. No, I was going to take a loan. Now it's not as bad. I'm behind some of my bills because the credit union is not sending my bills out on time, and then I get behind. So I'll just manage. Well, you know what? I've lived in a hotel room for years with a hot plate. If you watch what you're doing, they don't cause fires. If you go away and the fires, I look, folks. I've injured my left ankle, my right ankle, my both knees are fractured, bone on bone. I've had knee braces on the left knee, knee braces on the right knee, knee braces on the left ankle, and I have sudsy ice pack things for the ankle and the knee. The right knee, the cartilage is broken. It keeps producing fluid. Nothing, no, all the knee brace in the world ain't gonna help when you're having screaming pain and pain radiates all the way down my right leg. Disc golf? I never heard of disc golf. I'm not about to golf with my legs. That's for sure. So when the scooter's delivered, then I will make an appointment with my doctor. I've got an appointment in August with my doctor. I'll make an appointment with my surgeon, talk to him, explain why I haven't lost the weight. And I talked to Kathy today. She was going out somewhere, I forget, because it's cool here in the morning, but I was tired. I keep waking up, but I usually wake up at 2:30 or 3:30 in the morning to go to the bathroom. Then I can't get back to sleep. That's been a problem since I had COVID. I have insomnia. Well, it depends. Patty's van has still not been prepared because she finds these fly-by-night guys, and they promise to show up, and it's been too hot. So, which one on the right? That one's upside down, but it's the only way it will stay on the light bulb, because that one collapsed one day, and I have to. It's a 13-inch lampshade. When I get a new one, then that one will go back in the closet where it belongs. But when I turn the light on, oh, well, I'm not going to do it now. Don't worry about it. I did that to show people the horrible thing the trolls keep saying, I'm taking a dump in the bucket, which I'm not. I'm sick and tired of that comment. So, well, good luck. You're going to send me the money on PayPal to go to Red Lobster? I'm not going to Red Lobster. And we'd have to take the bus. And I'm not going to stand there in an hour in 100-degree heat in Pittsburgh going to Red Lobster on the bus. So I'll shake that out when I'm ready. And if I shake it out, it'll be down by the dumpster because that way I don't have the dust all over my balcony. Kathy's going to keep it. I've already talked to her about that. I said, you give me a couple months till it gets cooler. We'll go up. We'll rent a U-Haul truck. We'll go through the thing, and then I will get a storage space. Think about it. You don't use the toilet. You use the bucket. No, Red Robin is terrible now. Last time we went in there, the service was terrible. The food was terrible. When I went at my birthday 2 years ago, they burned my burger. And when I showed it to the waitress, he walked away. The manager said, you should have talked to me. I said, I asked him to go get you. He walked away and disappeared. The customer service and their food is awful. I took Kathy earlier in the year. We've been going to Sun Valley Mall for over almost 30 years, maybe more. But it's not going to go on. No, because it's turned off right now. I'm not going to reach over there and turn the light on. Oh, hell. Why do people always want me to do something? I'm in pain and I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. Sit here and go feed the kitties. No, I can't reach it. I'm not moving all the way to the top of the bed because that hurts my arm. That's why I got it in the first place. Yeah, I like Mexican food. All right. Once again, nobody donates to Super Chat to help the channel, so I will be going now and feeding the cats and then taking a well-needed shower. So this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a good night. Stay cool, stay dry, stay wet, stay hydrated, and stay safe. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye for now. Have a great night. I'm out of here. No, because I turned the switch off because it kept turning on by itself with me doing nothing. That's why it's off right now. You guys have no idea what I have to do. I can reach that, but when I fell twice, I fell on 3 times and fell a year ago and injured my right rotator cuff a 3rd time and injured the left one as well, and it hurts like hell to reach up and turn anything on because they didn't fix my rotator cuff the 2nd time I did it. So, I'm not getting any food, so I got food. Well, there's food in the cat feed, but I just don't know how much. And I asked Top Cat to send me some food, so I don't know if he can. He may be washed away to sea tonight. I don't know. There's big thunderstorms there and in Pittsburgh as well. So, and I pray for those people that they don't get flooded out again. All right, have a good night. Yeah, I'll get more smart bulbs when I have more smart money. But that won't be until probably September. I'm no rush to do that. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. I will catch you next time. Thanks for coming in. Bye-bye.